Thank you very much for joining us here on Spotlight New Jersey. I'm Della. Today we're putting a spotlight on Hip Hop Karaoke New Jersey, launched in 2010. It's based in Edison, Middlesex County. The owners are Afote Annam of Piscataway in Middlesex County and Mandy Bindra of Somerset.
Basically, it's all about having fun, getting up on stage, reliving your youth, just having a good old time. There's no monitors, there's no bouncing balls with what words beneath them or nothing like that. So we about to set this off. I go by the name of Sundance. That's my DJ Mad Deep on the ones and twos.
We gotta get Enigma up to the stage.
Hey yo, dwelling in the flashbacks when I was young. Whoever know I had a baby girl and 3 sons. But going through a difficult stage, I find it hard to believe. While my old earth has so many Z's, but she's an old woman. And due to me, I respect that. I saw life for what it's really worth and took a step back.
Everybody that comes on stage does their thing, because it takes a lot of guts to get up here and do this, you know what I'm saying?
Please let your body flow. I'm gonna chill like you slide like an Eskimo. He's a backseat, you a funky show. It's another mistletoe.
And she pregnant too, y'all.
The print is over, the print is over. The print is over, the print is over.
Hey, addicted like a stove, not into vogue. Yo, Pete, there's a girl on the phone. Tell her to hold, cause I'm easy kicking rhymes to the rhythm. Fortified with soul, cause that's what I give them. Honey's from a line, cause I always seem to capture. Beats made a rupture, rhymes made a rapture. Far from illiterate, always seem to get a hit. If you want to step to this, don't even consider it.
News 12 is in the building. News 12 is in the building.
First of all, son, keep the arson. Many brothers I beat, sparking and busting, man, light inside the dark. Call me dope snatcher, just a brother for the rapture. I hang live, moving on strong, hard to capture.
My DJ, that's the freshest Indian DJ on Jersey, on the East Coast. Oh yeah, he's Indian. Y'all thought he was Puerto Rican, right?
Sing it, ladies. I need, come on, ladies.
To get by.
M-E-T.
Let's do it, Afote, go with.
M-E-T.
Come on.
Yo,
Hey, you.
get off my style. You don't know me and you don't know my loud. You be looking for when it comes to the jam. Here I am, the method man.
Red knives, and red Hennessy, double the face, so we rock for a fee, rock for free.
Why y'all front really? I run up the stunt city. Skis to your ships, your little man, and come kill me. But on the contrary, I'm actively squeeze off on them. The paramedics feeding off on them.
Flash, camera, cut back the hammer. Straight from the land of the law, from into with the phone board that make you run your back down, back to the crack pile. Yo, I got you stuck off the wheelness. We need the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers, the mob comes again with warfare. Beware of my crime family who got enough shots to share.
Hip Hop Karaoke New Jersey, this is a movement. This is not my stage. This is not DJ Mad Deep stage. This is your stage, you feel me?
Hey yo, what's up, yo? Time is running out. It's for real though. Just connect politics, ditto. We can trade places, get lifted in the scare face.
The Lone Ranger, cold red, danger. Deep in the dark with the art, do what they charge upon the vandal. Too hot to handle. Battle is saying goodbye like to the gamble.
Yo, microphone checker, swinging small that shut, closing down the sector, supreme that protector. What I wanna give is a member. I'm the most hot from the lid, from the pressure. Too hot for TV, for cheesy. Too many wanna be Harvey Easy. It's all in together, rolling it. Not together, it don't take much to please me.
Grew up on the crop side, the New York Times side. Playing alive with no doubt I had second hand. Mom bounced on old men, so they removed us out of the land. A young youth, a rockin' to go to. Lone Goose on the way out, beginning to your reserve crew. So I started with this one, rolling with this one, and that one. Born, I guess, for fun.
News 12 in the building, y'all. Ladies, come on.
We can say you love me. It doesn't matter.
It goes into my head like just kid time.
Take you on a natural high, like a pallet. It be all good, wash your clothes like a salad. When it's all over, put your bow with my ballot. It's my gun, I'm out, and you're Alice.
Let it roll, get bold. I just can't hold back or focus. I'm the man and soul. In control,
What?
vex, what the next. Let's go back and what's next. Attack, react, attack, the future is. I'm so strong as long as you're ruthless. I keep the crowd loud when you hype. Do damage on stage, you injure the mic.
Cash rules everything around me. Creed, give the money. Dollar bill, y'all.
Hip Hop Karaoke, y'all. Check it, yo. Hey, yo, it's it's like that. You know it's like that. I got it held now, you never get the mic back. When I attack, there ain't an army that can strike back. Cause I react, never call me on the hype track.
We don't get down like that. Lay my game down quite flat. Sweetness, we can park that.
Your attitude is very boom boom, very like seafood. It turns me on like Bobby and Long Move.
KRS-One is just the guy to lead a crew. Right up to your face and dish you.
But if you wanna see a flop of frantic,
Cool, romantic, girl, slip for that my man Rick.
Rhymes are being poured down your ear, crisp and clear as I prepare to wear 10 Smiths. Then I'm out of here.
Love it. More about Hip Hop Karaoke NJ right after the break.
Atomically, stuck on these philosophies and how about the scenes can't define a hobby. Lyrically perform armed robbery. Play with the lottery, possibly they try to me.
I'm Della Cruz. We are putting the spotlight on Hip Hop Karaoke NJ based in Edison. My guests are the owners, Afote Anam of Piscataway in Middlesex County and Mandeep Bindra of Somerset. Good to have both of you here, gentlemen.
Thank you, Della.
Thank you for having us.
Much appreciated.
I'm so glad that our News 12 New Jersey photographer, Steve Lauger, told me all about you.
Yes.
He was featured in the video, too, by the way. He
Right.
shot everything, put it together. And what was the venue?
Richie's Sports Bar in Edison on Vineyard Road.
So do you all play there, set up there a lot?
Yeah, we have shows there about every 6 weeks, and Steve's become one of our regulars, and I want to thank him for setting this all up.
We know how much people love their karaoke. You say every 6 weeks. How can people find out right off the top? Info about you.
Well, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/HHKNJ, and Twitter, twitter.com/HHKNJ. All our information is there. Follow us there and, you know, be kept abreast of everything that we do.
Watch your pages blow up. Okay. Tell us all about Hip Hop Karaoke NJ, how it got started, how the two of you came together.
Mm-hmm. Well, it started about 2 years ago, like you said, in 2010, and almost going on 3 years now, right?
Yeah,
So,
almost, yeah.
And
Wow.
the idea really stemmed from HHK, or Hip Hop Karaoke NYC, out of the city. I was one of the regulars there. I liked going, I enjoyed what they did, and for me it was a nostalgic way to keep connected to my youth and the music I grew up on, the old school hip hop. And we decided...
you sound like Bruno Mars.
we decided to actually start a chapter in New Jersey, and as a matter of fact, it's all around the country. They're in DC, LA, Toronto, Vancouver,
other countries
so
as
London,
well.
England.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've actually been to the one in London and Toronto, so it's been great to be able to see the concept HHK or Hip Hop Karaoke grow across the country, across the world. Maybe one day it'll be in Japan and we can go. And the idea is really just to give back to the music that we all grew up on, especially the urban music, the hip hop, the old school music, and do it in a way that's not traditional karaoke. Mm-hmm. So I think in the Spotlight intro, you had seen that somebody said we don't put words up there, and that's one of the key things one of the key questions people want us to answer at this interview is why don't you put the words up there? And it's really just to give people a chance to honor and spend time in those 6 weeks to think about what they're doing and
Mandeep, do you mean this is original rap these people are doing?
It's not original rap, it's still the original lyrics from the original music.
Okay.
But it's doing it in a way where you don't get up on stage and there's words in front of you. So you really gotta own the song and know it before you come up and do it. Because really reading a screen or reading lyrics off a monitor, we feel takes away from the showmanship. And we want you to be every element of hip hop when you get up there for 5 minutes. The show, the act, the swag. You know, just everything.
Exactly.
So
I think that's the key
that
part.
You are a performer artist.
Right, exactly.
In the true sense of the word.
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
like,
literally.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're pretty good. Both of you are.
He's pretty good.
You know, I mean, again, just like he said, you know, it's all about owning the songs, right? And I grew up on, you know, I mean, hip hop was one of the genres of music that I grew up on, but it was definitely a formative part of my life. So, you know, all of the songs that we, you know, showcase and perform on our song list, which is available also through the Facebook and Twitter locations. You know, I literally grew up with those, so I know a lot of them. Just, you know, can recall from memory. It's not, you know, photographic or didactic or anything like that, but you know,
you just know your
a few
music.
of the songs. Yeah.
You spoke of a list here. How do you know if a song is an HHK NJ song?
It's really up to, you know, a lot of people have asked us that. There's already at least 450, 500 songs on our list.
We've got quite a few.
And we feel like we've got that old school era cornered in terms of the songs that are on that list already. However, people always still come up to us and say, hey, you're missing this song or you're missing that song. Can you add this song to the list? And we're more than open to do that. So we always invite people to email us with a request to hiphopkaraokenj@gmail.com, and we'll always consider new requests. And the funny thing is though that not every song that was ever released had an instrumental version released for it.
Right.
So the way we do these songs is we don't put the vocals on. We actually just play the instrumental with a DJ and a hype man. So the way the hip hop show is set up, is that, you know, I DJ the event. You get the feel of a DJ behind you on turntables. Afate's the host and the hype man, and we invite people to come up, get comfortable, and perform a song. So.
So that was the whole idea from the get-go, to use an instrumental.
We always use an instrumental.
Because of what you just said.
Right. So, you know, we always, I'm a record collector from back in the day. I have about 30 crates of records in my house, and now with digital music, it's even easier to access. But it's all about digging in your crates and finding the original 12-inch version of a record that had the instrumental version on the B-side, and collecting those in now MP3 formats and playing them at the shows, and, you know, giving the performer a chance to basically be that artist. It's what that artist would do if they were to come on stage, is they would have their DJ drop the instrumental and they would perform the lyrics. And all we're doing is we're substituting the artist with a fan. And we want fans to be part of that experience and to get used to what, you know, you got used to performing, but also most importantly, giving them the chance to honor someone that they grew up on and made an impact in their lives.
Everybody loves to be a star. We'll have more about Hip Hop Karaoke NJ in just a moment.
It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
I'm Della Cruz. We are back with the owners of Hip Hop Karaoke NJ, based in Edison, Afote Anam of Piscataway, and Mandeep Vendra of Somerset. There they are, both of them. How did the two of you meet, and how long have you known each other?
We've known each other for about, what, 3-4 years now?
3-4 years.
And the way we met was through a mutual friend, Sean Venkat. Shout out to Sean. He basically came to me with his request, which was, you know, I guess I need somebody to help me host this sort of show. And
you have a great voice, by the way.
Thank you.
You should do radio, too.
Well, I'm available for hire.
All righty.
But, you know, so he contacted me and, you know, just basically said to me, I need somebody to help me host this hip hop karaoke thing. Right. And I honestly thought it would have been something that was just going to take place for like maybe a couple of weeks, maybe 6 months, and, you know, whatever. But and after our first show, you know, that thought was kind of confirmed in my head because we only had like about 5 or 6 people. But then the second show, 15 people, and then 30 people, and then we have to start turning people away.
Wow.
And then celebrities start showing up, like Naughty by Nature and the Lost Boys and Rod Digger, and, you know, so.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That must have been, wow.
It just kind of took off for us, and we were very fortunate and blessed in that sense. But I can let him speak to his part of how we met, you know, because there was a whole story before that.
Oh, okay.
Kind of part, so.
No, I think you pretty much nailed it right on the head in terms of like how we met through Sean, and it's been a blessing. And again, I didn't, you know, I kind of knew the potential of the event, and having gone to the New York City ones and learned from them a little bit, but I never really thought it would take off in New Jersey, and it really has. We've struggled a little bit in terms of the venues. We've, you know, bounced around between Roselle, New Jersey, New Brunswick, Islin, and then now we're in Edison. But we found a nice home now. The people love the venue. It's got a stage, which people love, instead of just, you know, on the floor. Kind of gives you that extra sense of performing. And again, big shout out to Richie's Sports Bar in Edison on Vineyard Road. So they've been very welcoming and opened up to us completely for the event.
What have been some of the funniest and most memorable and most awkward moments you all have run into in performances?
Well, memorable definitely.
A lot of them. A lot of those.
Memorable, definitely, I'd have to say personally, is having these artists come through. We definitely wanted to connect the fans with the artists. And you know, it's hard, you know, with the budget or non-existing budget sometimes that we have.
Yeah.
And you know, we reached out to Jersey natives, you know, first. We reached out to Naughty by Nature. We reached out to Lords of the Underground. We reached out to Artifacts and some of these other groups. So, you know, to think that Naughty by Nature, they're actually Grammy Award winning, I think that's under their title. And they came out twice for our show, one of our shows in Roselle, and then we had our 1-year anniversary in New Brunswick. And they came, not only came and sat in a corner and, you know, did whatever they do, you know, they actually got up on stage and performed. And Lords of the Underground even did some hip hop karaoke.
That's true. Yeah.
So they got up
Fans
there.
must have been impressed with that. People in the audience. Oh my gosh.
We were flabbergasted that they took the time
As
to.
were the fans.
I think what they understand is that we're not doing this. You know, you could call this a business and whatnot, but we're doing this for love and passion first. And I think once they saw that, and they saw that we weren't doing this as a business, so they didn't really have to have a business venture with us. It was just all about coming out, having a good time with the fans, and kind of interacting. And you know, they're artists, and when you get up on stage, and you could say they're not performing, but when they get up on the stage and they get the mic, you know, Naughty by Nature pretty much did like a 30-minute concert.
Wow, you know they're going to rock it. But I would be so intimidated if I had to come behind them and do my karaoke stint. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. We kind of kept them towards the end of the night.
Okay,
just
good.
For that purpose.
And if you've ever met any of these people, you know, they're just so down to earth. Their management is so down to earth. And you would think that they're, you know, up here and we're down here. And we really are that way. But, you know, they make it so much easier for us to interact with them. And really, I have to give a big plug to Twitter, because without Twitter, we wouldn't have connected with any of these artists. You know, Facebook pages and going through management companies and emails, that's all great, but Twitter really made the connection for us between artists and having them come to our shows.
I can't wait to see the feedback you get from this show as well.
I can't wait either.
It's going to be exciting. We'll have more about Hip Hop Karaoke NJ straight ahead. I'm Della Cruz. My guests today own Hip Hop Karaoke NJ, based in Edison, Middlesex County. They are Afote Anam of Piscataway and Mandeep Bindra of Somerset. Why do you all focus so much on old school like Bruno Mars? I love it when he performs, like Motown people.
Well, you know, one of the main reasons is because that's kind of the music that we grew up on, right? I'm 30-something.
And it's classic, and it lives on forever, and you're ageless.
That's right. And then also, you know, it's not that there isn't any good music now, right? But
they sample a lot of what we already had.
Exactly, and it's sort of few and far in between. People call the 90s the golden era for a reason in hip hop, right? Because that's when you had a diversity of groups. Like on mainstream radio, you would hear NWA, right? Then Public Enemy, right? Then Tupac, then Ice Cube, then Naughty by Nature. You know, like you would hear this all within a half-hour block on mainstream radio, right? That sort of, I guess, like I said, diversity is just gone out of the music. So that's why we focus. That's one of the other reasons why we focus on that era.
And you're trying to nurture it and bring it back, I guess, in a way.
Well, in a sense, yeah. I mean, the appreciation for it, if anything. And it just sounds better. You know, it really does. It just sounds, the music from back then just sounds better than today's music.
All right, Mandeep, you've been overseas. What are the overseas crowds like versus the American crowds, and the ones especially here in Jersey?
Well, I mean, I've been to the one in Toronto and in Canada, which is not really overseas. And shout out to all of my Canadians out there, 'cause I'm originally from Toronto.
Right, exactly.
And then the one in London, United Kingdom. So as I mentioned before, this has grown, and I'd love to go one of these days to the one in Vancouver and Los Angeles. There's one down in DC as well. And I think the common theme amongst everyone is just a genuine passion and love of hip hop. And you never see any issues at these events. There's always just all love. And the great thing, the common thing you always see, because we don't put the words up on front, is that when people struggle through a song, people in the audience would just get up on stage and help them out.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Spontaneously.
It's usually just a person's reluctantness to get up initially and just the fear of getting up on stage. But when they see someone doing a song that they actually feel passionate about and they're struggling through it, it's usually that driving factor that gets them up on stage to help them out. And it's just a commonality between the eras of music, and that brings people together. And I've gained
How do you all make your money, if I may ask?
Quite frankly, we don't. So
Not
for profit.
We're sort of, I
not
mean,
for profit. So we do this out of just pure love
Yeah.
right now.
I mean, we have regular careers, right?
Right.
Like I'm a web developer and
I'm a chemical engineer.
right. So, but you know, as far as this is concerned, it's literally for the love. Like,
Put it out there on social media again. What are those links?
So on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram, it's all /HHKNJ, stands for Hip Hop Karaoke New Jersey, or at the symbol at HHKNJ on Twitter and Instagram.
All righty. And we will put all of that information on my Facebook page and, of
Yes.
course, on news12.com under features. Again, that's Afote Anam of Piscataway and Mandeep Bindra of Somerset with Hip Hop Karaoke NJ based in Edison. I'm Della Cruz. Thank you all very much for watching. Go out and do your thing and have a good time and a good weekend.
Thank you.